The Crackling Voltage event is starting around the world. And today, as always, we're running through all the event details and all the tips you need to know for this event. Let's get right into it. January 27th at 10 a.m. to February 5th at 11:59 p.m. is going to be the Crackling Voltage event. The event has two parts, a regular part and then a Team Go Rocket takeover starting on February 1st at 12 a.m. We are going to be covering tips for the Team Go Rocket takeover part of the event, including like the new shiny shadows, is Shadow Registeel worth it, how to beat Giovanni, all that stuff in a separate video dropping on the 31st. So definitely come visit back to the channel because you're not going to want to miss that video. Today, we're talking about the regular portion. Wild spawns for this event are going to be Ekans, Magnemite, Grimer, Electrike, Skunky, Blitzel, Ferroseed, Helioptile, Grubbin, and rare spawns for Beldum and Dedenne. We'll have 1-star raids for Alolan Grimer, Shinx, Bronzor, Clink, and Helioptile. 3 stars for Venomoth, Galarian Weezing, Jolteon, and Mawile. 5 stars will be Tapu Koko until February 1st, switching into Registeel until February 8th, and Registeel's will know Zap Cannon caught during the event. And Mega raids will be Mega Aerodactyl until February 1st, and then Mega Gengar until February 8th. We'll have a series of 7-kilometer eggs during the event that you can get Alolan Sandshrew, Skarmory, Blitzel, Stunfisk, Galarian Stunfisk, Helioptile, and Dedenne. Note that Helioptiles got from raids and from 7-kilometer eggs do have an increased shiny rate. My guess is 1 in 64. So if you really want that shiny Helioptile, hunt through it for there. Now, as always, we also have some exclusive research during the event. There's only going to be field research in which the tasks are going to be power up Pokemon 3 times for either a Voltorb or Hisuian Voltorb encounter, catch 5 Pokemon for a Minun or a Plusle encounter, walk 3 kilometers for an Emolga encounter, and power Pokemon 5 times for that new Helioptile encounter. Now, with the event details out of the way, let's get right into the tips, starting with, as always, the best wild spawns you're going to want to go after during this event. Starting with Magnemite, which evolves into Magnezone. Magnezone does have some play in the Ultra League as well as in the Master League, specifically when legendaries are banned in those types of metas. And also Magnezone and Shadow Magnezone is going to be a very good electric type raid attacker, so definitely worth getting candies, XL candies, and all that stuff for Magnemite. We have Electrike in there, which evolves into Manectric. Manectric, of course, does have the Mega in-game, so if you don't have a good IV one yet, definitely go after it, and you can even get XL candies. We have Stunky, which evolves into Skunk Tank, and Skunk Tank is not going to be a terrible Ultra League and Great League Pokemon for some limited metas. We have Ferroseed, which evolves into Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn does have some play in the Great League and in the Ultra League. We have Beldum in there. Beldum, of course, evolves into the famous Metagross. Metagross is one of the best Steel-type raid attackers in the game, especially in its Shadow form. It's also going to be a good Master League Pokemon, and also will have a Mega form in Mega Metagross in the future. So all around a good Pokemon to catch if you see them during this event. Finally, we have Dedenne, which does have some play in some limited Great League metas. That moves us on right into the raids and what are going to be the best raids to go after during this event. In the 1-star raids, I see Alolan Grimer, which evolves into Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck is not a bad Ultra League Pokemon. You're not going to get the best IVs out of the 1-star raids, but not bad if you don't have. We have Shinx, which evolves into Luxray. Luxray is not a bad electric type raid attacker, specifically in its Shadow form, and also does have some play in the Great League in its Shadow form, so this is just going to be more to grind candies. In the 3-star raids, we have Galarian Weezing. Galarian Weezing is not terrible in the Ultra League, specifically in some limited metas, but honestly, Galarian Weezing with the new Fairy Wind, not bad there. We also have Mawile in there, which Mawile does have Mega Mawile in the future, which you can prepare for, so definitely not a bad Pokemon to go through the 3-star raids. In the 5-star raids, first of all, we have Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko has pretty much no meta relevancy, so it's really just a Pokemon you want to grind for the shiny form, but it is a decent shiny, so you know, if you want a shiny Tapu, grab one. Then it switches into Registeel. Registeel is known as one of the best Great League and best Ultra League Pokemon with the moveset of Lock On, Focus Blast, and Zap Cannon, so that legacy move. Make sure you catch yourself a bunch of Ultra League or Great League Registeels. Get those XL candies because it does require XL in the Ultra League, and go after it because it's the best Regi and one of the best PvP Pokemon. Finally, in the Mega raids, we have Mega Aerodactyl and Mega Gengar. Both of these Megas are going to be good, worth getting some energy for if you do not have any energy, and some good IVs because they are both the top raid attackers in their respective types. Now that moves us on into the 7-kilometer eggs for the event, and are they actually going to be worth it? And I'm going to easily say no here. Compared to the 7-kilometer eggs we have for the last event, this one is definitely filled with a lot of Pokemon that are useless to hatch. Unless you are a person who just loves hatching eggs or just has unlimited money to spend, I would not be spending my incubators on the 7-kilometer eggs pool we have right now. Helioptile does have a higher shiny odds in these eggs, but it's much better to raid the Helioptile because at least you can guarantee the encounter with it versus in the egg where you're hatching a pool. So definitely go ahead and skip the eggs unless you just love hatching eggs and have millions of dollars and always hatch the event eggs. That moves us on into candy tips and what are the best ways to grind candies during this event. Number 1, of course, pineapple berries as always. Regular pineapple berries multiply your catch candy by 2 and silvers by 2.33. You can also Mega Evolve a Pokemon during this event. If you don't know when you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, depending on the level of that Mega, you'll get more candy, XL candy, and XP for catching Pokemon that share a type with that. What type of Mega Pokemon should we evolve for this event? And I'm definitely going to say, first of all, a Steel type Mega. I will put the Steel type Pokemon you can Mega Evolve on screen. Reason being, this will get you more candy for Mega Magnemite, Beldum, and Ferrocy, which are pretty much the 3 most meta-relevant wild spawns and only meta-relevant wild spawns you want extra candy for. The second option, if you don't have one of those, would be an electric type Pokemon. Mega Evolve one of those. Can still get extra candy for Magnemite, Electrike, and even for the Tapu Koko raid boss, but I think Steel is still a better option. Next up, to get extra candy, you can trade, because it is the season of mythical wishes, which means every time you trade away Pokemon, you're getting 1 extra regular candy and 1 guaranteed XL candy. So definitely go ahead, save those Beldums, save those Mawwowls, save those Electrikes, those Magnemites, anything you need XL candy for, and trade them away. You can also go ahead and mirror trade Registeels you get during the event to try to re-roll for PvP IVs. If you don't know you want low attack, high defense, high stamina on your IVs for most PvP Pokemon, you can go ahead and do 1 special trade with a friend every single day for a Registeel mirror trade, hoping you can get closer to a low attack, high defense, high stamina IV set, since the Registeels you catch from raids are going to have that 10-10-10 raid IV floor. This is a great time to do it, especially because Registeel is in raids and is so available. Finally, you can transfer Pokemon during a double transfer candy spotlight hour, which is going to be January 31st from 6 to 7 p.m. Blitzel spotlight hour. Make sure you go ahead, save all those rare Pokemon. I'm sure you have been saving rare Pokemon like the Bagons and the Dratinis from the Twinkling Fantasy event, and to transfer them then. You actually even have like 3 days before that spotlight hour to catch Pokemon during this event, Beldum and stuff like that, and then transfer them during that spotlight hour. That brings us into the platinum medal tips. You need 35 platinum medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Of course, as always, which one should we be going after? Of course, the Rocker medal, catch 2,500 electric type Pokemon. This is supposed to be an electric type event, and even though we don't have the most electric type Pokemon spawning, you can work on this medal. And also, we have a decent amount of steel type Pokemon, so the Rail Staff medal, definitely go ahead and work on that one. I'll also shout out the Pilot medal, earn 10 million kilometers across the distance of all Pokemon trades. If you end up hatching those 7-kilometer eggs, remember those eggs are technically distance Pokemon, because you usually will receive those eggs from a gift, in which that gift is sent from your friend who might live on the other side of the world. You can then save those Pokemon, trade them away to stack kilometers towards the Pilot medal. Finally, one I always mention, the Rising Star medal, defeat 150 species of Pokemon in raids. Take a look at the raid roster during this event. If there's any Pokemon in here you haven't raided at least once, make sure you raid them once so you can get another point towards this medal. I don't think I've ever raided a Venomoth, so I'm definitely going to be taking off that one during this event. The final thing I want to mention is how to get a lot of TMs during this event. Since we do have the upcoming Team Go Rocket event where you can use a TM to remove frustration, this is the time you want to start getting your charge TMs ready if you don't have any. So I'm going to play a quick short right now. You can go ahead and watch it on how to get charge TMs in Pokemon Go, and make sure you follow this if you're low on TMs. First way to get charge TMs is going to be win raid battles. There's a chance you get charge TMs, so make sure you use those free passes every day, or if you spend money, do a lot of raids. You can also get them from the research breakthrough boxes, so make sure you get your stamps every single day. There's a chance you get the charge TMs there. Of course, certain timed research and field research tasks can get you them, so if you have any uncompleted special research or timed research, go ahead and complete those before the 14th. Winning battles in the Go Battle League can also get you these, so go ahead and grind some PvP, try to win some sets. Finally, battling the team leader Spark, Blanche, and Candela, I believe the first 2 times every single day, whether you win or lose, there's a chance you get charge TMs. And yeah, guys, that is pretty much the video. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you're gonna be playing this event or not. Honestly, I'm actually gonna be gone all weekend, so I'm kind of just gonna be skipping this whole event. And other than the Team Go Rocket part of this event, it's kind of a little bit of a dud. But let me know in the comment section below. Good luck with everything, guys. Follow from tips, everybody. Peace.